So I'm here with John. Thank you so much for talking with us this morning, John. Could you just introduce yourself, talk about your work, and how you've been enjoying the World Water Week so far?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. I'm John Matthews. I'm the Executive Director for the Alliance for Global Water Adaptation, AGWA. We're a global network that focuses on water and climate issues. It's my 12th in-person World Water Week. Also did 2 virtual years, so that means that I'm really old. But I have a long perspective on Water Week. It's a really good one. It's interesting. One of the things I like about this year especially is there's a really strong kind of young professional presence that is refreshing and exciting. It's not just the kind of old weirdos like me.
I mean, it's my first one and I'm having a blast. Could you maybe talk a little bit more about your network? What do you do? What do you hope to achieve?
Sure. Well, when we started AGWA 12 years ago, water and climate were completely separate domains, and I think there were a few people that thought that climate change was potentially important for how we make decisions around water management, water resources, wash, etc. But it was kind of vague and indeterminate, and there certainly were no connections with climate and certainly climate policy. What we try to do in our network is to actually catalyze this dialogue between the climate world and the water world, make them so they understand their shared and hopefully convergent languages and approaches. And the changes that we've seen over that period of time has really been kind of a deep alignment between these two communities that I actually find really positive. In the UNFCCC, for instance, you see most people saying that their adaptation resilience issues are really water issues.
Yeah.
That it's not just a risk, it's actually resilience is mostly about water action.
No, I can definitely confirm this because, I mean, I'm not that long into water, I'd say, and I would just think of these as connected, and I would even, as long as I've been working in water, I would say everyone's talking about them as connected. So I wouldn't even imagine that there was a time when they were not. So yes, I can definitely confirm that. Is there sort of any hope you would have for the water sector for the future? Sort of what would you like to see achieved in the next 80 years in the road to 2030?
I think the biggest one is really a shift from trying to think a kind of an isolated project scale, which is what most of our work, on a day-to-day basis is really about, to thinking about kind of a broader programmatic policy framework, making sure that water people are not only talking to water people, that they're learning the language of energy, they're learning the language of agriculture, certainly the language of policy as well. And I hope that what that really leads to is a kind of a broader system level understanding about water, and that leads to resilience.
It's a very good message. Thank you so much, John, for talking to us.
Yeah, thank you.